Welcome back to Chicken Trials Part 26. We are using a Heritage Farm chicken today, whole chicken. Not even been cut up yet, but that's what we're going to do here in just a second. We're going to go ahead and get this cut up, and we're going to get it brining in some kosher salt. 3/4 cups. Alright, that'll be next up. We're going to finish chopping her up here and get on to the next stage, and that will be the brining.
And we're going to filter the oil. This is going to be seasoned oil.
Put this in here, stir it around. We're going to let this sit for probably a couple of hours. It should be a little longer, but that's about how much time we have. We're going to wrap it up and put it in the fridge. Okay, for today's dry ingredients, this is going to be 2 cups of white wheat flour. This is 1.5 tablespoons of the black pepper. This is 1 tablespoon of the sea salt. And this is a 1/2 tablespoon of the dry egg yolk powder. And the wet ingredients is just going to be the brine it's setting in. Just going to take it out and put it right into here once all these ingredients are in and mix well. These egg yolks you have to mix quite well for them to break up in there. Get all this in there, then we can fight the egg yolks. A lot of times, even after mixing this really well, you'll see them egg yolks just keep on staying clumpy. You gotta go back through here and kind of mash it with your hands. Okay, this will be a while. Alright, our dry ingredients, and this is just for the legs tonight. This is a part of the trial experiment here. The dry is going to be 3/4 tablespoon of the sea salt here, 3/4 tablespoons of the black pepper. It's 1 cup of wheat flour that we put in our bowl over here. It is a 1/2 tablespoon of the egg yolk powder we got sitting here in the middle. It is 1 tablespoon of the powdered milk. It is a 1/2 tablespoon of the cornstarch. And let's see what we got. A 1/4 tablespoon of the tomato powder, which is here on the end. We tried to go shy with that this time, so I only did a 1/4. A 1/2 tablespoon of the onion powder. I believe this right here. And a 1/2 tablespoon of the garlic powder over here on the other side. We did a 1/2 tablespoon of the cayenne. And here's where it resides. A 1/2 tablespoon of the seasoned salt. And a 1/2 tablespoon of paprika. And fix to mix all that in and go ahead and get it going. Alright, it's time to batter up the chicken here. All these pieces have been setting in this kosher salt now for a few hours. What do you think, about 3 hours?
Probably.
Or longer. Maybe a little longer. The thighs, let's see, the breast and the wings are all going to be coated in this batter. And then we'll move over to our other batter that we just got through showing for the legs. And I say that not to remind y'all watching, but to remind myself. I got batter in front of me and chicken. Stuff's fixing to get battered.
Did you explain the ingredients for this batter?
Yeah. And before I forget to mention, this oil we're going to be using tonight is lard, and it is seasoned. It's been cooked in twice. It's been filtered. We're still battering away here. Before we get too far, I was wanting to say that we're going to be battering these and letting them set tonight for 15 minutes before putting them on. Got just a few more to go and we can switch over and do the leg batter.
And let me mention that we have the new wire grate in the bottom to keep the chicken off the bottom of the pot.
Alright, the legs are all battered up. We're just waiting for temperature.
And they're special batter.
Yeah, it's a different batter.
Alright, we have got this preheated 310. We're waiting on the chicken to be setting there 15 minutes. So now that we're almost ready, I have flipped that up on 5. As soon as this reaches 320, we're going to drop the chicken. And
yeah, I was going to say, as far as the battering goes, we're going to recoat these right before putting them in, just so they won't stick to each other and they won't have bald spots from sitting right here.
just putting it in the batter, not re-dipping it in the water. We're on almost 20.
So I'm rebattering over here, getting everything
about
a quick fresh coat.
315.
I'll go ahead and get all of them rebattered, and I've got the legs done in their separate batter. We're about ready to drop them in.
About ready. Alright, it's go time.
Alright, let me get over here with a giant pan of chicken. We'll get these breasts on in there. Drop them in first. Get a little fire action going on. And the wings. And legs. Alright. Let's see here. I do got one piece sticking up here. That's that leg.
How much is the temperature drop?
It is below 300, just a smidgen.
Our goal here is to brown longer.
I'll put that in right there. Yep.
It's been over a minute, 8 seconds.
Need to get a good piece here I can eyeball. What is that? That's a thigh. No, that's the breast. That's the freaking leg. Where'd the thigh go?
Minute 30.
I feel it. It is down now to 225. There's, nope, that's the wing, but that'll do.
Well, you should have stuck your wing out where you could tell when it's brown enough.
Yeah, I folded the leg on there, so not too easy to do. That's how she's looking though.
Looks like the skin's already fell off.
Yeah, looks like it.
Okay, we're at 230 here in a second. So it's going to get a good chance to brown. That's what we want.
And by the color, I would have said it to put the lid on it, but hey.
Alright, that's 244.
See the leg though? Check that out. It's that brown with the other spices on it. But check out the breast. Totally different color, a lot lighter.
Alright, get your thermometer out. Fixing to hit 3 minutes. 3 minutes.
Alright. Close up at 3 minutes.
Timer.
And we're going for 11 minutes. And we're going to keep the dial on 5.
And Jim's got a new way of letting that pressure off with this top here. I don't know if we... There we go. Chicken time.
Yeah, this comes up and just sets like that, and that's how it's supposed to be done. Not a lot of pressure under that time. Alright. Turn this off, we'll see what we got. I see the leg. Yeah, well, it's quite plumpy.
Yeah.
Decent looking color.
That pan don't fall off here.
It shouldn't. This one here, a little thigh action going on. Let's see. I feel something. That's another leg. This is the breast. Yep.
Looks like to me it's a brown little more.
Maybe. Having a batter sticking scenario tonight, I see. I can grab it properly.
That's a big piece right there.
That's huge.
That tells you right there when it's a drop it colder, that batter sticks on better.
Yes, this batter did not stick on worth a flip on none of the pieces. Alright.
Alright, temperature coming up. This temperature hand ain't moving.
This one went to 120 and stopped.
Okay. Let's reposition. Alright.
They did not make temperature. We are going to put it right back in there because they could go a little longer anyway. You can see they could brown a little bit more.
Alright. Notice the color of the legs, more browner, redder color. Alright. Alright, our oil is too cold. Our decision is we're going to put it in the oven.
Alright, it's taste test time. I'd like to have gotten some of the skin, but that don't look like it's going to happen. Well, I'll rob some from over here. That is, I think, a pretty good bit gummy.
Alright. Great.
Because I didn't get that far in, and it was that gummy, so I imagine it's going to get a lot more gummy.
Okay.